Hello all, another video. What I have here is virgata. I really like this plant and I bought it, one of my first plants, and just threw it in the garden. I trimmed it up after it finished flowering and got some seed, and then I just threw all the trimmings into here. And this is, I'm hopeful there are seeds in here, and surely there must be. So I'm actually going to cover this with soil, mix it all around, and hopefully seeds germinate. Not the best idea because it's starting to cool down now, but I'm going to have a crack because I don't want to wait all the way until it starts heating up. My secret or special ability is that I'm in Queensland and our winters actually never get truly too cold. They're cold for me, but people would laugh. Anything below 20 for us Queenslanders is cold. So I'm hoping I can germinate these and get some seedlings from them because they are such a good plant. I'm just going to show you what I do. Okay, well, I've literally just laid some potting mix and some perlite over the top, and now I'm just going to mix it all through. I'm not going to water this either because this is actually wetter than I would like. I'm hoping the soil and perlite will actually help pull some of that moisture out. And it was a bit wet at one end, so I'm wondering if one end of the seeds are actually rotted or something. But this, look at, like you can see it all scattered in there. So I'm just kind of going to spread it around evenly. I might, I was going to put more perlite, but it's alright. Let's see how that goes. This isn't even, yeah, look, that's way too wet. This isn't like seed raising mix or anything. So I just added a bit of perlite, see how that goes. Here's a quick video. Those virgata, after so many months, I've got about 10 of them. I'm going to pot up now. Just into some plastic ones of these and put them somewhere and grow them out in that. But yeah, it took time. I haven't really been focused on them, but it did work. There's probably thousands of seeds and I got 10, so, and I don't even know if that's them, but I'm fairly certain that's them. It looks like Metaceae of some sort anyway. So I'm just going to put them up now. These are cuttings that I struck as well. I'll pot them up too. G'day everyone. Just a little update. This was my virgata, the dwarf form, that I made a video ages ago about. The one out the front of mine flowered, and I trimmed it and took all the seed and then threw it in a germination tray. Didn't have much success, but I got a couple anyway. This is a tube stock. They got massive root systems now. They've actually been doing really well. I should have potted them up ages ago, but I'm finally going to get around to it. But that method I should show in the video. It's very far back on my camera roll. I'll have to find it. I've just got a bunch of random stuff in here. These are actually from my ironwood, I think, or bloodwood, or sugar. Out the front, as you can see, their root systems are quite big. And there's this guy too. And there's just some grasses that I've got in there. And that's a mint cutting I took. So basically these ones are purposeful. They're accidental, but whatever. and they're just grass. So yeah, so the method kind of worked. I actually just potted up a bunch of the smaller ones and have kind of done them properly now. But I'm going to put those ones in a bigger pot, give them a trim and grow them up hopefully. So that's what they were. Now these ones aren't doing the greatest. I'll get a couple of these will come through. A couple of them have already died, but it's whatever. But yeah, I'll find the video, I'll edit it together, and you'll see from when I first grabbed the seed and put it in the tray. So it's kind of worked, which is fine. Yeah, but good to actually get some plants. I should have potted those ones up a while ago. I've just been slack. And their root systems are great. Really, honestly, could go straight into a garden bed. I just don't actually really know where I'd put them at the moment. So I want to pot them up and grow them up till be maybe a bit bigger and bushy. I might give some to family and friends. But yeah, so that just shows you can be a lazy gardener, you know. You don't have to try for some things. I didn't even know if it was going to work, but it did. So always try new stuff. Always don't be afraid to have a go. You know, some of you might say, well, duh, you put a bunch of seeds in a propagation tray and you'll get a couple. So yeah, it's been good. And I actually really like these plants. It was off this plant and it flowered, seeded, and then I just trimmed it and got it. And these are my other ones. So they actually have a beautiful small tight form. I actually really like them. I think they're a great plant. Back here is not used so much, or Babingtonias. I've just potted these up into 150ml pots. They're a bit scraggly. I'm gonna let them actually settle in there. They didn't come out of their super tubes very well. The first one was great. The other two kind of broke up and I had to disturb the roots quite a bit. So I'm not gonna trim them. And that soil's actually much wetter than I wanted it to be. We've had so much rain here. So I'm just going to put them back where they were so they had the same sun, they're used to it, and just let them settle into their pots and they should be fine. They look pretty healthy. They did have good root systems as well, but sometimes they can be a bit touchy if you disturb the roots a fair bit. So I'm just going to let them chill there without trimming, and then I think they're a bit nutrient deprived as well. They're not full green. They're lacking a little bit. So I might I'll just let them chill, let them react to the new pots, and then see how we go from there. But yeah, success really.